Alright, so we are here, and I'm in the process of building, assembling, constructing, whatever you want to call it, this deck. So, today's live stream is about Greninja-GX featuring Latios and Tapu Koko. I think how this deck actually have a lot of potential. We're gonna find out. So far I'm just, you know, trying to see what type of the cards I can put inside, fit it together perfectly, and then just simply start to use it. There's a lot of good cards, basically, that can be part of this deck. No question about that. I think how I'm probably not gonna have enough space to fit my puzzle of time, that's for sure. Super Rod. Do we need Super Rod? I guess we don't need Super Rod. Something like a Timer Ball should work fine. An Ultra Ball as well. I think I will try to play this as fast possible. You know, with something like 4 Brooklet Hills. Oh, I forget Super Scoop Up. Probably I'm not gonna have enough space to fit all of these cards. So we're gonna need 4 double course energies, couple water energies, couple choice bands and float stones, and we are already very limited. We're not gonna need Bridget. What if I go with... oh, okay. Max potion not needed. So Oranguru, Tapu Koko, Latios, Tapu Lele, Froakie, Frogadier, Greninja, Field Blower ×2. What about 4 Ultra Balls? What about a couple more Cynthias? Okay. One retreat cost. Eight Drow supporters for now, 4 Super Scoop Ups. Actually, if I'm gonna play Super Scoop Ups, I'm not gonna play Float Stones, that's for sure. So it makes no sense. Then also 4 Brooklet Hills might be a little bit of... it might be a little bit too much. Brooklet Hills. 4 Brooklet Hills. Not sure about that. Okay, so I quickly assembled this deck, so it's definitely time to test it and see if it will work, you know. Yeah, without Azerola for now, Let's just quickly jump to the Greninja-GX list. Let's see how good or how bad it is. So the game number 1 is about to start. Okay, so I'm starting first. Always good to know. Oh, very nice. 2 Froakies. Bottown on the other side. Okay. So 3 extra cards. That's amazing. Oh, Rotom deck. Okay, interesting. Interesting enough. I'm going for that Oranguru, but looks like how he is priced. Well, never mind for that. Putting Tapu Koko on the bench and passing my turn for now, that's literally all I'm gonna do. And hopefully that turn too, it's gonna be explosive. I really hope so. Alright. This Rotom deck is a really original idea. If you have 9 or more tool cards in your discard pile, you can basically use your Rotom attack for free, and that's very cool. Brooklet Hill for 1 more Froakie, but more than that, nothing else. At least not for now. I'm happy spreading damage around with my Tapu Koko for now. I think how this deck can also benefit from something like Tapu Lele, just the regular one who can spread damage, who can move damage from one to other Pokemon as well. But in that case we need to have some Rainbow Energy cards, or maybe... oh, Enhance Hammer, interesting. And N. Okay, first Frogadier and Timer Ball, that's nice, and there we go with the Poison Barb. So it says if this Pokemon is attacked, if this card is attached to your active Pokemon, every time your opponent damages your Pokemon, which is equipped with the Poison Barb, it's going to be affected by the poison. So it will be affected with the poison condition. Timer Ball, unfortunately 2 tails in a row. Guess I don't care too much about being poisoned, that's for sure. And there is 1 Super Scoop up. I'm not gonna try to use it, at least not for now. We'll try to scoop my Greninja next turn. Sounds like a much better idea. Alright, I'm taking 10 from poison from turn to turn, fair enough. Alright, so Bottown enters the play, Brooklet Hill substituted. Luckily I have 2 more stadiums available in my hand, so it's not that big problem for me, I guess. Another Subclease. Those tool cards are discarded very slowly from my opponent's side of the field. It actually takes the ages for him to set them up in play. And he just decided to pass the turn. Well, unfortunately, tails on the coin flip. I have enough for the knockout. I really don't need to shuffle my Greninja back, at least not for now. There's a rescue stretcher. Well, another Greninja is available in my discard pile, so I might just shuffle this active Greninja this turn into my deck and promote my Tapu Koko for that fly flip. Yeah, this card actually makes a lot of sense with this deck. So Psychic Third Eye is a very nice card because it allows you to discard your item cards like tool cards, and then you can simply start to draw some cards. So far he have like 3, 4, 5 tool cards in the discard pile, and those Rotoms cannot attack if there's not at least 9 of them. Okay, my turn. Time for the rescue stretcher, so I can grab back that Greninja into my hand. I really wish there was, but unfortunately it's not. I can knock out that Rotom from his bench, or Oranguru on my bench, so I can draw some extra cards, but unfortunately I can't. Yeah, I should shuffle him back right now. I think it's a good time to do that. Oh, just another Latios. Alright, this Rotom actually have for retreat. How many tools right now he has? So there's like 3, 4, 5, 6. Still he needs like 3 more in order to start attacking with that special move and hitting me for like 120, being able to discard also special energy. Hopefully that's not gonna happen yet. I still need to take 3 more prize cards. It's not gonna be that hard for me to take 3 more prize cards compared to my opponent's 6. There we go with the Sycamore for 7. Only problem for me are those double course energies. I already have 2 in play and 1 in my discard pile, and there's an enhanced hammer, so I'm gonna lose 1 more, but luckily I can attack next turn with my Greninja and snipe his Rotom on the bench, which I'm probably gonna do. Or maybe not. So there's another enhanced hammer. 4 enhanced hammers probably in this build. And there's a bursting balloon as well. Okay, thumbs up for that play. And starting, so right now he can start to apply some pressure to me. Brooklet Hill, just to see what do we have left. Okay, more than enough resources. Time for me to grab Sycamore and draw 7 fresh cards. I'm also in search for that Field Blower as well. I couldn't find Field Blower, but at least there is one Ultra Ball. Okay, definitely 2 damage to this Rotom. And also looking forward to grab 1 more Frogadier, which means that this turn I'm not gonna attack, but I'm trying to prepare knockout and maybe triple prize card for the next turn in theory. So I'm passing my turns. Breakthrough can go for 30-30, which means if I can draw Field Blower, all I'm gonna need is gonna be a single Greninja and the game is over for my opponent. Of course with the double course energy, and then I can take triple prize in just a single turn, which is really amazing. So far so good. So far so good, there's no question about that. Okay, so this is the Psychic one, and there we go with another Sophocles. 4 more cards has been drew for my opponent. And yet another bursting balloon. So I took 6 damage counters. It's all about... Alright, look at this. Field Blower. Which means that right now I'm taking 1 prize, which is a Sycamore. Okay. So double Sycamore. There is a Greninja as well. I'm thinking about putting 3 more damage counters on his benched one, and right now I finally managed to find that Oranguru. And this means only one thing. Time to apply pressure next turn onto my opponent with that Guzma play. For now I'm just gonna pass the turn. If I decided to attack with my double Core's energy, it wouldn't be that good. The card that I was needed was a super scoop up, so I could just scoop my Greninja-GX and add more damage to his active mode Rotom, so I could have that double knockout, but unfortunately it didn't happen. And there is another bursting balloon. And he took another Rotom. I think he actually have too many Rotoms in his deck. Special mode for another 60. Okay, so first victory achieved. No need to shuffle my Greninja back into my deck. Just in case if you're looking forward for the deck list, it's provided in my video description, so make sure to check that. So far so good. Let's move on to the game number 2. I actually saw this idea on the internet. I mean, I was playing Greninja with just a regular Zorak and Tapu Koko, then later I just decided to play it with Tapu Koko. I was trying to find a perfect build for Greninja because I really like it. And I came up to idea to mix together, for example, Tapu Koko with Latios as well as Greninja with 4 super scoop ups to see how this will work. And actually it works so far pretty well. Okay, opening hand is not the best. If there's a Bridget, it would be real nice, but I just decided not to play Bridget. I don't know why, but I should definitely play 1 Bridget as well. So I can have 100% possible chance to set up that turn 1 for Froakie in play, which is very crucial for this build. And this is gonna be first big challenge for me because I'm playing against Boswell GX on the other side. Boswell, who can one-hit knock on my Froakie with just a single energy card, and that's just pure madness. But there we go with the end. Again, almost identical hand, I would say that. Okay, really like this Ultra Space Stadium because it allows you to search your deck for Ultra Beast cards if you want. Well, I can also take a look at my hand and see what I have. Really nice top deck. Let's see. Okay, no question that I'm gonna grab myself. First I will try to get hands on coin flip. There we go. That was a very important hands on the coin flip. One more Froakie, and I think I will grab Cynthia. Nah, let's go with the Sycamore for 7. Who cares? I can discard those energy cards. It's not that I have 1 or 2 energies. I really need to get double Colorless energy, and I didn't find it, so that's a very bad thing. But at least there is a Brooklet Hill and no more Froakies. I have like 8 more energy cards left, so that's okay. I just need this guy. This Oranguru is all I really need. Alright, so it is how it is. I missed opportunity to hit with my breakthrough for like 120 and also 30 on the bench. It actually happens sometimes. It actually happens. So, who's taking 30? Tapu Lele took 30. Okay. So, 120. If I get lucky, I can knock out his... Oh, tails on the coin flip. Really unlucky. Yeah, passing my turn, that's it. Was hoping for the best, but it didn't happen. So, Stinger GX is a very nice attack. Really, it's a beefy attack. It can do a lot of damage to me. You know, both players shuffle their prize cards in their deck, then each player put the top 3 cards face down as the prize cards. So it's a really powerful attack, no question about that. Time for me to promote one Frogadier in the front. Top deck is N, so it's a very nice top deck. Hoping for super scoop up, double Colorless energy. Ooh, there was a double Colorless energy, but that's pretty much it. Well, this time I had much more luck than the last time with the timer ball. Yeah, I'm gonna let him knock out. No problem. He can have it if he wants. That's for sure, because next turn I can knock him out anyway with my Greninja-GX, and I don't see how he can respond knocking me out. I just simply don't see it. And again, if he wants to knock me out, he's probably gonna be forced to use that Absorption GX. Or maybe not. 190, 210, 230, so he don't even need to use it, but he definitely wants to use it, so there we go. Absorption for 270. Okay, and I'm thinking about maybe playing that No, not gonna do that. Not gonna do that yet. Let's go with the Cynthia. Finally Oranguru. So 110. 2 more prize cards for me, so I'm Down to 4. Finally, Froakie and Ultra Ball. I really need desperately that Rescue Stretcher so I can recycle back those Frogadiers. This dude is a very powerful attacker, no question about that. If I can snipe for 130 on the bench, that's 170, so I'm short for like a 40. No, I can't knock him out, unfortunately. This bad boy can go for like 160 at this moment. Still not enough for the knockout against my Greninja, but if he has access to the Guzma, he can take the knockout against my Tapu Lele and go down to 1 prize, which would definitely be a good thing for me because I have Ultra Ball available, so I can grab Tapu Lele and end my opponent down to only 1 card. When I end him down to only 1 card, it's definitely going to be very hard for him to return back. I can already see that. I just hope that he is not gonna put all right. I can also dash energy and end my opponent on only 1 card. There we go. Three more damage can go somewhere. Definitely to the active one. So I can knock him out. Alright. Another Ultra Ball. Right now my opponent only has 1 prize card and also 1 card in his hand. I hope that the last card in his hand is not, you know, Guzma, so he can, you know, just basically use that Beast Raid for like 100 and knock out my Frogadier, so he can definitely do that to the active Greninja if he wants. Finally something good. Tell you one thing, I can grab that Frogadier into my hand. I can evolve. I can also play Guzma. Then I can instruct and retreat and shuffle this Greninja back. So I'm gonna need that Greninja next turn to win this game. Basically, I can put... Oh, no, I can't. Miscalculated. Anyways, I can definitely take knockout against this beast on the bench. Guzma is literally only card that my opponent needs at this moment. And I have 2 of them actually. I'm very scared about the NC. What if he can top that Guzma? What if he can top that Guzma? He can win the game. But I just took the gamble. I decided to knock out his benched Naganagel or whatever it's called, and probably he just top deck another one. And looks like how this is the GG. Yeah, so he decided to concede. Okay, so far so good. This deck is actually beast. It works like a charm. Let's move on to game number 3. So, starting first. Oh, what a nice opening hand. Seriously, 3 Frogadiers? This hurt my eyes. Which means only one thing. I'm gonna pass. I mean, literally, who wants to discard 3 Frogadiers in turn number 1? Nobody. Especially if you can turn number 2 evolve 3 of them, so you can spread 6 damage counters somewhere. And also attack with your Water Drip for 20, or you can basically retreat if you top deck something better. But looks like how that's not gonna happen. Okay, there we go. 3 Frogadiers. That's like I don't know, like a magic. So far so good. Let's just Water Drip for 20. And this Lapras is already in a very bad position, especially because next turn he can easily be knocked out, even without, you know, attacking, which is amazing. Plus I could also snipe on the bench for like 130. Alright, so Ultra Ball for Tapu Lele. And Tapu Lele will be for Cynthia. Okay. So couple Aqua Patches, and if there's a Manaphy, my opponent would be able to basically retreat for free and hit me with that Blaze Burn for 160. Hopefully that's not gonna aha, speaking about Manaphy, there we go, there's a Manaphy. Well played. I didn't expect Manaphy, but actually it happens, so I'm definitely gonna cover Lapras soon. That's for sure, I really like it. It's gonna be definitely a good deck for the next format, no question about it. So he decided to use his GX attack, which kind of surprised me. He can go with the Blaze Burn for like 190. Actually, I'm going to shuffle them back. $20 damage to everyone sounds like a good idea. I don't know if he play any sort of Acerola. If yes, that's definitely not gonna be good. But hey, I can knock out his Remrite and prevent him from taking from drawing cards, which is always good. Plus I can just continue playing my Frogadiers and spreading more damage around the bench. And there is also a Super Scoop Up available in my hand. Unfortunately, I flipped the tails on the coin flip. And for now, I'm not gonna be greedy anymore. I will just use Fly Flip and spread damage around the board. So there we go. This Lapras is down to 100, which means that he needs only 9 more damage to be knocked out. Manaphy is short for like a 80. And there is another Remoraid as well. So my main target is definitely gonna be this Remoraid next turn. No question about that. If he wants to knock me out, he can definitely do that, but again, he's gonna lose this Lapras because I have this Greninja ready to hit for 110, maybe even more, and he decided to focus my Frogadier instead of my Tapu Koko, which sounds like a much better idea in my opinion. But still, I don't know how he can win this game. It's definitely in my favor, especially if I keep going on with my Tapu Koko. That's for sure. So let me count something. If I hit for 110, yeah, anyway, it's not enough for the knockout even with the GX attack, so I'm hoping for the best with Instruct. Field Blower. So decided to do something like this, because technically next turn I can knock out his Lapras GX as well. And there's a Field Blower for my Choice Band, another energy for his Volcanion, and a Choice Band. He decided to retreat. Okay, luckily, oh, there's the energy switch play. That's a very nice play. This attack does 20 to each of your opponent benched Pokemon, so I'm gonna take 2 more damage counters to all of my benched Pokemons as well. Okay, kind of like this energy switch play. It was a very nice tech, to be honest. Alright, what we can do? We can hit hands on the coin flip with the Super Scoop Up and remove benched Greninja. I need to take only 3 prize cards, so for me, that's not hard. I can simply shuffle back my Greninja into my deck with all cards attached to it. I can promote to the active position my Tapu Koko. I have N available, plus Frogadier and Timer Ball. And also 2 more cards, another Greninja and Tapu Lele. Wow, amazing. This deck really works. This deck really works, I really like it. It's a really nice deck. It's absolutely fun to play with it, and that's the GG. At this moment he discarded Sycamore and he don't have chance to knock out my Greninja on the bench, which basically means that I can take easily 1 prize more simply by knocking out his Manaphy on the bench, sniping him on the bench actually. All right. So 110. I'm still hoping for that. There is a double course energy available. That's it. Only one card is needed, and that's a Frogadier or Greninja. He can't knock them both. But what he can do, he can potentially scoop his Volcanion. If he do that, then I'm actually losing this game if he can find Acerola play. I'm not sure if he run any of these, so who knows? Maybe he actually have one Acerola available. It's a long Ultra Ball, really it is. And also Volcanion is a little bit tanky. He have 160 HP, so it's not that easy to one-hit knock him out. Even if he decides to retreat, it won't take... Oh, so there's a Cynthia play, so that's definitely right now GG. Even if he decides to retreat, I can still snipe on the bench. And that's the pure power of this deck. I have a couple different options to do that. So he's trying to prepare that Mana Feed to use Admiral Pump and heal some damage from his Volcanion, but it's a GG because I have both Greninja and Frogadier available in my hand. So I can simply snipe on the bench for that last price card. So third victory in a row, so far so good. I mean, this deck is absolutely beast. So... And to be honest, I didn't use a single time that Latios. So it's a good against Buzzwole, of course, because you can simply hit Buzzwole for like 120. Against Buzzwole, Latios is an MVP. There is no doubt about that. It can also be good against Necrozma, for example, a Psychic one, against Espeon, against Garbodor and Trubbish. It can definitely be a good card. I remember when before the Latios was printed, I used to play in my... I used to play as a Tech Cresselia from the Breakthrough in my deck as a Tech in my Psychic, Garbodor, Zoroark, the regular Zoroark, and Drampa GX, because it was very good card with multi-switch and basically double course energy. You could go for like a 70, basically with the choice been for 100. In some cases better than Mewtwo, because your opponent Buzzwole does not need to have energies, so you can one-hit knock him out. Interesting hint. I simply need to discard all of these cards. Instruct for one, then Sycamore. Maybe I can top deck Super Scoop Up. Well, speaking about Super Scoop Up, there we go. And this means only one thing. I can repeat my Oranguru play. I I can instruct once again. Water Energy to be discarded again. Not bad. Definitely not bad. There we go. That's a victory play. Okay. So the only missing card in my deck so far is Espeon EX. I'm not playing it. Espeon can potentially be also a good deck inside. So, my turn. Real like when I can open the game by starting with the Tapu Koko, because it's a fur treater, it's a very good attacker, and you can always control your game in the right direction. So that's going to be one Cynthia play. This definitely looks bad. I hope I have Oranguru so I can put him in play. And I have one, so that's a good thing. Double course energy for the benched one, instruct, and pass probably. Oh, nice. There's a Brooklet Hill as well. For another Froakie. I'm not gonna spoil that I have... Actually, I'm gonna spoil that I have Latios in my hand. Who cares? I'm passing the turn for now. If my opponent really play that fighting deck, obviously he play one because there's a Regirock. Obviously it's a Buzzwole. Latios will do a lot of problems to him. I'm just wondering why in the world Latios does not have resistance -20 to the fighting Pokemons, just because I see him flying, so it makes sense. Probably they didn't printed him with the resistance, so it could be much more easier for Buzzwole to knock him out. But I'm not sure if I think how older Latios EXs actually had, the Colorless one at least, resistance on the fightings from the old Dragon series, and that's the Jet Punch, so it's gonna be easy to knock it against my Tapu Koko. 1 energy for 160. That's amazing. Really it is. Let's go with Instruct, let's see what we can get. Phew, pretty much nothing. Really? I'm gonna try to flip Super Scoop up and repeat that Instruct if it happens. This time it's not gonna happen. Okay, at least I can fly flip. Yet another Jet Punch for double knockout. Just another choice band. What is going on? The good thing is that I can Instruct and then play Tapu Lele and grab Sycamore for 7. Or maybe not. Timer Ball. 2 heads. Finally something useful. If I can go for 120, that's gonna be 160, and still I don't have enough for knockout. but at least I can break through. And next turn I can easily knock out that Buzzwole with my Greninja. And technically knock out another Buzzwole on his bench. I have all available resources for that move. And for my opponent it's really hard to take 4 more prize cards, that's for sure. Okay, I'm ready for double knockout if I get lucky. Oh, and looks like I'm gonna get lucky. So... oh, another Greninja and Guzma. Oh, that's amazing. So 100... oh, I don't have Choice Band available. Okay, that's a catch. Still, it's possible to get Choice Band with Instruct. Or maybe not, because I don't have any Choice Band left. But I can maybe find Super Scoop Up. Or maybe not. Breakthrough. Yeah, anyways, next turn this Buzzwole is probably gonna be knocked out anyway, so... yeah, there's a Beast Ring, so finally my opponent can find some energy cards and attach them to his Buzzwole in play. And this can be very, very serious problem for me, especially if he can find another energy and potentially Guzma play. Okay, so that looks like a knockout, if there is one more energy. If not, it looks just like a Jet Punch to me. Oh, there's a strong energy, and Sycamore for 7. I didn't play this smart enough. I simply didn't. There's a Fighting Fury Belt. Knuckle Impact 170, 190, 200, 220. Still not enough for example, to one-hit knock out Greninja, but hey. First I need to end him, and then we're gonna think about what's gonna happen next. Because I'm definitely not in a good position anymore. 220 is a lot of damage. Really it is. Right now I find Choice Band. It's just too late right now for the Choice Band. Ooh, last card was a Super Scoop Up. There we go. If I flip Tails, which I did, this might be a GG. Another one, and another Tails. Four Super Scoop Ups in my discard pile. No double Course energy, no chance to attack. Even if I could attack, I couldn't get more than 160. So I'm definitely gonna need Field Blower, that's for sure. But again, he can't attack for this turn, which is at least something. But yeah, I'm definitely need huge top deck. Huge top deck. There's another Regirock as well, so he can go for 230 without too many problems. Easy 240 actually. He also have that Fighting Fury belt as well. So he threw everything with Sycamore for 7. He definitely wants to find that Guzma play. And there's a Floatstone as well, so Guzma is all he really needs. He don't even need Guzma, it all depends on the next top deck for me, literally. That Beast Ring actually saves him. Ah, Sycamore top deck. You gotta be kidding me. What do we have here? We have Field Blower, and we also have Double Course Energy. If I can find both of these cards, I can win this game potentially. There is a Double Course Energy, but no sign of the Field Blower. And that means only one thing. If he have Guzma, then the game is over. Or maybe I can snipe on the bench and reduce the damage for 20. At this moment, 160, 170, 190, 200, 210, 230. So he can go for 130. So he will need a Strong Energy or Guzma, one of these two cards, to win this game. And I'm using my Haze Slash for like 140, and I'm shuffling my Greninja back into my deck, and I'm promoting my Froakie in the active position. Maybe it was a bad decision, maybe it was not. He's preparing another Buzzwole on the bench as well. Looks like he didn't have opportunity to knock me out here. So if I decided to target that, who knows? I still have that Double Course Energy card left, but I don't have way to retreat. That's my biggest concern at this moment. So what if I play him Guzma on Regirock? It all depends on a single Guzma. My turn. My top deck is a Tapu Lele, and I'm wondering, is it worth to grab it and put it on the bench? It's not. So literally he depends on the top deck. I have Field Blower and Rescue Stretcher and Timer Ball as well. So I'm thinking about playing Sycamore for 7. I'm taking 2 prize knockout. Who knows, maybe I can still win this game. Again, it simply all depends on the top deck. Because next turn I'm gonna have Greninja for that GX snipe on his Buzzwole on the bench. Maybe I managed to win this game once again. Oh, he top decks Guzma for the victory. Oh, well played. And I actually did a huge mistake when I promoted my, when I Guzma my Froakie in the front. That was my mistake. I should actually win this game if I didn't do that. I realized that earlier, but it's my fault. It's definitely my fault. I'm actually wrong. I'm actually fault for that. It's my mistake. It's definitely my mistake. I could have this game won, but I did a huge mistake. But it is how it is. Sometimes you learn your mistakes. Okay, so right now I'm gonna play against Necrozma. We're gonna see how good this deck is gonna be against Necrozma. So far, we saw that this deck can easily beat our opponent. Again, I should definitely put one Bridget in deck. I don't know why I didn't so far do that. We saw that this deck can easily handle just going quickly through my cards. Time to use that, and we saw that it can easily beat Buzzwole if you play smart enough, if you don't rush like I do. So one more Froakie on the bench, and next turn is gonna be probably another one, and then I'm gonna throw Sycamore for 7. And I think I should probably substitute one of my Rescue Stretcher for one Super Rod. So first, Mystery Treasure for my opponent. One Psychic Energy is discarded. So he can put his first downwing Necrozma GX in play with 1 energy attached. And Field Blower my Stadium from play, which is obviously a very nice play, because I can't set up another Froakie. I'm thinking about grabbing myself Oranguru for that Instruct. I actually think I'm gonna do that. Oh, nice top deck. If I can find double Colorless energy, I can knock out his Inkay in the front. I couldn't find it, but still. Instruct for 1. Okay, top deck double Colorless. Not that bad, not that bad. Not that bad at all, especially if I can snipe his Necrozma on the bench. It's definitely not bad. Oh boy, it could be even worse. He can definitely have Dark Flash if he wants, but I think it's much smarter for him to use Moon Eclipse if he wants to stay in the game. Ooh, okay, that's a very expensive Guzma play, thought. Okay, This puts me in a very uncomfortable position, that's for sure. Oh, what a nice Guzma play. I can't believe that this actually happens. All I can do is simply use the breakthrough. Yeah, this Guzma was too much for me, literally. So another mystery treasure. He's definitely searching for another Inkay, no doubt about it. No, he decided to grab another Necrozma. Oh. Oh, well played. Oh, Mew is an easy target in this matchup. I have two more Super Scoop Ups as well. So something like Tapu Koko with a double Colorless energy wouldn't be that bad. There we go with the Dark Flash. How many DCEs I have lost? So far only one. Speaking about Super Scoop Up, I just managed to find one. If I can find double Colorless energy and choice band, I can knock him out. But I didn't find a single card. Oh. Yeah, that's the GG. I simply cannot believe it. That's a GG. I couldn't get if I only get double Colorless energy, and it would be a completely different story right now. I could get two prize cards, then I might force him to, you know, use that Monoclips GX, you know, in exchange to knock on my Tapu Lele, and who knows, maybe I would then end him down, but I mean, I can still end him down to only two cards. True, I can do that, but I missed opportunity to knock him out, and that's the biggest problem. Plus he can just use Invasion, stand in, he already have Necrozma ready on the bench. He can dark. Oh, he decided to Dark Flash me actually for 150, so who knows, maybe that can change things a little bit. Couldn't get heads on the coin flip. Not even a double Colorless energy play, which I was hoping for. Yeah, if there was at least chance to knock out, a whole different story would happen. I was short for double course energy this turn. I mean, game is still not lost. Game is still not lost. I can also still find that N and just disrupt my opponent completely, but I don't know what's gonna happen next. Maybe he's trying to use that Scorched Light, who knows? Maybe he's trying to use that attack as well. We shall see. So 6 or less. Right now we have 8. Because he can simply use that and put 6 damage counters to all of my Pokemon. Still not enough. Let's see what we can find right now. Instruct for Sycamore. Okay. One Malamar play and... Oh, he decided to promote Necrozma in the front. Okay. And a B-string play. Yeah, obviously with the B-string he can also accelerate. GG, just couldn't find good sweet spot. I simply couldn't draw the good resources, and that's the reason why I lost this game. Let's just forget about this game and let's move on to another one. If you play Evosoda with this deck, effect will not work. Just because Evosoda is searching Pokemon from the deck and putting him from the deck onto the Froakie or Frogadier. And when you use Timer Ball, you can just grab Pokemon from your hand. You can put Pokemon into your hand and then you can simply evolve from your hand, and then you can use ability. That ability is triggered. Otherwise it's not. This is gonna be a mirror matchup. Okay. And once again, double Ultra Ball available in my hand. And Brooklet Hill. Okay. So this is the reason why Evosoda is not good. Okay, so time for the fly flip. I'm in a little bit better position than my opponent is right now, just because of the fly flip. I can spread damage to all of his Pokemons compared to his Latios, who can only spread to my active and to one of my benched Pokemons. And there's a Timer Ball. Unfortunately, 2 tails on the coin flip, and another Timer Ball. Will this be better than the previously one? Oh, this hurts my eyes. Oh, he decided to concede. Okay, okay. Fine, fine, fine. Really quick win. That was a really quick win. Interesting opening hand. Again, Bridget would be nice. I just need to take that Bridget and that's it. At least one copy of it. So, some sort of a Zoroark GX deck. So we are looking at Bridget. Probably there's gonna be 3 more. Oh, Duskull. Oh, Dusknoir. Okay, my turn. Oh, what a nice top deck. Yeah, turn 1 Cynthia play. What? All Cynthia priced? Well, then I don't have another option than play that M. I don't really want to discard another Rescue Stretcher and another Water Energy. Oh, at least I managed to get that double course energy, which is something, obviously. I'm not gonna need Latios in this matchup, that's for sure, because Latios actually can't do too much. This dude actually have weakness on the darkness, and this dude actually have a resistance -20, so it makes no sense to put Latios and lock the bench space, in my opinion. What does make sense is simply to fly flip as much as I can, but the problem again is that Zoroark GX, who can simply, you know, hit for 120 with reduced beating and one hit knockout that Tapu Koko with 6 Pokemons in play and just a single double course energy. Again, I can respond doing some damage with my Tapu Lele-GX and then simply scoop him from play, which is obviously a very good thing. And right now my opponent can actually play Dusknoir and put my Latios from the bench and also 3 damage counters on him. Plus he can use Mind Jack as well. This damage does 30 for each of your opponent benched Pokemon. I know what Dusknoir can do. I simply know all of the cards, what they're capable to do. So there we go with the Ultra Ball, which is going to be for another Zoroark as well. Probably he wants to trade one more time, or maybe he just decides to grab himself a Zoroark GX. Actually Tapu Lele for the Wonder Tag and for the fresh supporter. So Mr. J asks about that Evo Soda play. Well, there's just... I don't know how much... I don't know how many retreat costs Greninja have. If it have 3 retreat costs, then you can simply use Heavy Balls, but I highly doubt that Greninja have 3 retreat costs. Evo Soda makes no sense. Timer Ball does make sense. Timer Ball is a good card. Timer Ball is something like Dual Ball from the Hard Gold Soul Silver era. When you was able to flip two coins, and for each heads you was able to grab Pokemon or basic Pokemon, not 100% positive it was Pokemon or just a basic Pokemon, and put it into your hand. Timer Ball is a good card, especially for this type of the deck. So in my opinion, it's a good one. If you play Evo Soda, then I would consider to play Zoroark instead. Okay, so there's another trade. It looks like that my opponents still don't have that. Oh, there we go. There's a final double course energy for him, and Radio is bidding for 120. All right, so right now I'm gonna put my Tapu Lele in the front and hope to hit for 110. Nice top deck. I can use advantage of my Brooklet Hill, as well as the timer ball. And I can play that Sycamore for 7. Oof, oof, oof. Okay, not good at all. I'm going to take a risk with my Tapu Lele in the front. Because maybe I can knock him out next turn. With a double course energy and choice, but I can dust 130 plus 40, 170, 220 with Frogadier and Greninja. Perfect, that's enough for the knockout. That's all I really need. Yeah, Duskmere for nothing. At least you can see what your opponent have in his hand, so it's a very nice deck. Very nice idea, very original idea. I kinda like it. Thumbs up for the deck idea for my opponent. And he decides to play N, which is not bad at all. Oh, there's a double course energy, Froakie and Greninja. It won't be enough for the knockout, that is for sure. There we go with the trade. I'm not sure if it's smart to attack right now with my Tapu Lele and sack him in the front. Altar of the Moon. Alright. Yeah, Radio is bidding for 120. Super Scoop Up sounds like a good idea. What a nice top deck. I just talked about Super Scoop Up and I find one as the top deck. That's amazing. Well, if I can get heads in the coin flip, I can actually take the knockout. Which is not that bad. One prize is a one prize, right? Even hitting for 40 is not that bad. Especially considering that I can maybe next turn knock out that Zwarak as well, with my Tapu Lele, for example. What's the max damage you can do with the Mind Jack? 180? 210? Okay, so 210 is still not enough for the knockout against Greninja. And my bench is already full. So he can't use advantage of his Duskmere, for example. Okay, Mysterious Treasure. Will that be for another Duskull. It will be. Spooky Shot for 20 for a Colorless and Psychic Energy, and I'm not sure what the first attack says. Put a basic weapon from a discard pile on your bench. Okay, not that bad. Dark Guardians. I mean, Zora can simply be attacking any sort of deck. It can fit. It fits like a sugar on the cake. Simply, it fits like a Coca-Cola. With almost every meal you can drink Coca-Cola. That's the same thing for the Zora GX. You can play it in pretty much any deck you like. So there we go with the Radius bidding for 120. That's exactly what he needs. And I think I will just right now start to build up my Greninja, as well as those Frogadiers if I can find them. Looks like I can't, at least not for now, but I can use advantage of my Ultra Ball and grab one with that Frogadier, grab one with the Ultra Ball. So there we go, 2 damage. Well, if I get lucky with a couple Super Scoop Ups, which I want, yeah, at least one. Okay, not bad. Okay, this Tapu Lele is easy target right now for my GX attack. One more Super Scoop Up left. Okay. So with 140 I can knock out his active Zoroark. With Shadow Hunter GX I can one-hit knock out his Tapu Lele on the bench, which means I can pull 4 prize cards, and technically with one Greninja I can knock out his Duskull and take 1 more prize card. So yeah, that's basically winning condition for me. He have tremendous hand so far. I think how he would probably benefit from something like a Guzma. There's another Ultra Ball. Especially knocking out my Oranguru, so I can't have that Instruct. Can potentially be a good thing. He also needs to find that Duskull number 2. So this Duskull wouldn't be easy target for my Greninja. What's the ability name? Shuriken Flurry? Oh, Flurry, like a Mac Flurry? Or that ice cream name from McDonald's? Anyways. Yeah, I was very scared about that, and it actually happened. So we are resetting this on the beginning. But it's okay, because I can still hit for like 140, 160, 180, 210. Okay, so I just need to hit perfect coin flip. 2 heads in the coin flip. And I also need to find that double course energy as well. It's not gonna be easy. It all depends on the top deck. I need Draw Supporter as a top deck. Okay, I get Tapu Lele, which is something. And 2 tails on the coin flip, which is not good at all. Come on, Instruct. Come on, give me something good. Give me something useful. Okay, Brooklet Hill. It can be discarded at least. Double Course Energy, I need you. Oh, no Double Course Energy. Are you kidding me? Oh, this actually hurt me right now a lot. It really does. I think I just let my opponent win condition with a Guzma. But hey, that's just my gameplay. That's just how I like to play. I really like to be aggressive and I really like to risk. Especially when I play online because I don't have nothing to lose, literally. I mean, what you can lose playing this game online? Pretty much nothing. When you play on a big tournament in real life, well, then you can basically lose a lot of that. And you actually need to be much more clever. You need to take in consideration a few more steps. Oh, there's a mellow play. Okay, so at least there's not going to be ads roll play, which is something, obviously. You still need to pull 3 more prize cards. That's a lot. If somebody gonna ask me, that's a lot. I have Froakie, Frogadier, and 2 Greninjas ready. The good thing is that if I can find Double Course Energy, I can always use that Haze Slash for 140. I think how probably he will draw Field Blower and who knows, maybe regular Psychic Energy, so he can try to use this Full Moon Star, or maybe not. Oh, maybe he just wants to Mind Jack me for like 180 or maybe something like that. It still all depends on the top deck again. How many Draw Supporters I have in my discard pile? 4 or 5. That's a lot. Radius bidding for 120, so he decided to go for 120. Not good top deck. The next 2 cards are gonna be Super Scoop Up. Oh. Okay. We are resetting the board. No more Super Scoop Up left. Again, it's all about the top deck. Double Course Energy, literally only thing I need. And again, I just expanded my bench as much as I can. There's another trade for my opponent. Right now he have only 5 cards left, so sooner or later he will be forced to use that N in order to not deck out himself. He still needs to pull 3 more prize cards, and he needs to avoid himself decking out. Oh, there's a Guzma play for my Tapu Lele, and he actually wants to knock me out and close this game by going down to only 1 prize. it would be 100 and right now it's 180, but it would be 150 if I didn't put that Froakie on the bench. Maybe that was my mistake, maybe it was not. It's Mind Jack, and it's enough for the knockout. He have 3 Guzmas in his discard pile as well. So who knows if he have access to one more of them. At least I can instruct for 2 more cards. Well, there's a Field Blower. It's not that I can do a lot with it. I think I need to knock out that Tapu Lele on the bench. Just another Field Blower. He have like 4 cards remaining. And I think I should definitely swipe that Brooklet Hill from play. Because right now he can see if he have that. Oh, he have Guzma anyway, so that's a GG. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's the knockout. Okay, moving on to another game. So far, let's just take a closer look to the deck. And let's just put one Bridget. Okay. This is the deck list, and this is the game score. 5 games, 8 games and 5 victories, so probably around 60% win rate ratio with it. Not that bad, I guess. Amazing. That opening hand. 2 super scoop ups. Cynthia Guzma. At least there's a Cynthia, so why I'm complaining about it? Could be even worse. I can already see my opponent playing his Glaceon, probably. Yeah, Sycamore for 7 all night long. Okay, I'm happy with the opening hand. Oh, so very Sylveon GX. Sylveon with the first attack and simply search deck for any 3 cards you really want. And with the FLI GX, you can scoop 2 of your opponent Pokémon from the bench to his hand. Magical Ribbon, of course, is a very good attack. But if your opponent have N, he can simply N you, and then you can lose those resources. As it is right now, I was just a little bit too fast. So I lost my Super Scoop Up and Rescue Stretcher, but it really doesn't matter too much. Not at all. Nice, nice. Took the gamble and I actually profit from it. So Sycamore for 7. Cool. I really have luck at this moment. Next turn can potentially be a big turn, because I have a lot of resources to take knockout against my opponent. Sylveon GX in the front. So Nest Ball just for another Eevee. And that's gonna be another Sylveon as well. I also tried to live stream on the Twitch, but unfortunately on Twitch nobody is watching Pokemons, which actually surprised me a lot. Sometimes maybe somebody watched, sometimes maybe not. And I actually tried to live stream on a Twitch last 2 days, around 4 hours, and I only had maybe 3 viewers watching it, which was embarrassing in my opinion. I think I deserve much more viewers than 3 of them. And only okay, I cannot say that those people didn't click follow. They actually did. But hey, I mean, only 3 of them for like 4 hours. What is going on with the Twitch? I simply don't know, but it's not good. I can definitely say that. So first knockout against that Sylveon. I think I should probably try to find a way to stream Pearl at the same time, both on the YouTube and on the Twitch. I just need to figure out how to do that. Okay, so another Nest Ball for my opponent. One thing is for sure. Oh, so he's playing his Sylveon with the Guardi, but looks like how he's not gonna be able to put that Guardi in the play. Energy Evolution for another Sylveon, so he definitely wants to play with those Sylveons. I don't know why. And there's another Crashing Hammer. If he get lucky, he might be able to disrupt my energy, and it's probably gonna be Water Energy as well. So I'm in the search, or I'm in the hunt for just a regular Water Energy. It's not going to be hard for me to find one. I'm running 6-4, 6 Water and 4 Double Course Energy cards. I don't know about video quality on the stream. I hope it's a good one. I hope it looks good. So another magical ribbon. This time he decides to promote my Oranguru in the front. Okay, this can potentially slow me a little bit, but still, if I can get hands on the coin flip, I can escape from the active position. So there's a Crushing Hammer, there's a Counter Catcher, there's like a Team Rocket Handiwork, a lot of different unusual cards on my opponent's side of the field. I'm risking a lot with this Sycamore. That is for sure. I'm risking a lot. No question. So before I decide to go with Sycamore, I might just instruct Water Energy. Oh, that's not the case. Hey Slash, 140, enough for the knockout. Let's shuffle back that Greninja and all cards into the deck. Okay, so he managed to get first Guardian play, and there's also a Puzzle of Time play. So, Counter Catcher and Crushing Hammer. So we're probably gonna see Counter Catcher on my Oranguru. Oh, actually onto my Frogadier and Secret Spring Double Course Energy. No, just a regular energy. Okay, if he have energy from his hand, no, he have N. Alright. To be honest, I accidentally click to shuffle my Greninja back into my deck. It was accidentally. It was not something that I was planned to do. But again, it's just perfectly fine. I can use advantage with my Brooklet Hill, set up another Froakie. I mean, I'm gonna win this game anyway. There's just another magical ribbon. It took too much time for my opponent to set up properly with those magical ribbons. He just lost a lot of time, and also his deck list, I don't know. I used to build, I built around 2,000 decks in my life, and in a couple last years I probably know 90% of the popular top decks, exactly all of the cards that needs to be inside of it. And one thing is for sure, you simply don't need Team Rocket Handiwork in your Guardi Sylveon. You just need 2 Sylveons. That's more than enough. You really don't need 3 of them, but hey, it is how it is. Okay, let's just try to get energy with Instruct. There it is. And I'm gonna pass. I don't know if he have Crushing Hammer available in his hand, so probably he will try to disrupt that energy anyways. Again, I'm hoping for the Super Scoop Up and a Double Course Energy so I can scoop up my Greninja. Nope, he just flipped the heads on a coin flip. So it will take a little bit for me to get another energy card in play. I still have like 6 energy cards left. That's a lot of energy cards. Oh, he actually helped me with that delinquent. Because I can use instruct right now. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, mate. Hopefully I can get double course energy and super scoop up. Heads on the coin flip. Oh yeah, but he disrupted my water energy anyways. Oh, okay. Time to change my plan. I mean, even Tapu Lele can do a lot of damage. A lot of serious problem to his Sylveon. With just a single DCE. And super scoop up as well. At this moment, my opponent actually controlling the game. Rescue Stretcher. Nope, I'm gonna pass. We'll keep that Rescue Stretcher just in case if he find another Team Rocket handiwork. And there's another Eevee on the bench as well. And Acerola. Okay, that actually changed things a little bit. Oh, that Guardy. All suddenly. Became a very powerful beast. Okay, it's definitely time to use that N. Just a Guzma and Bridget. Alright, I don't mind if he puts even more energies, so I can counter those energies with my Tapu Lele, for example. So Field Blower and Infinite Force for the knockout. 1, 2, 3, 4. Water Energy top deck. Let's play Bridget for another Froakie, and let's go with Instruct for 1. And it's a choice band. So I'm gonna pass the turn. If I can hit for 140, actually for 160, 180, 200, I'm still short for like a 30. With another Acerola play, who knows, everything can happen. I still have 2 Guzmas available, for example, so I can maybe target his Sylveon and go for up to 200. Really all depends on the top deck. He grabbed Guzma before me. And that's the fair win for the knockout, 110. Okay, fair enough. 3 prize cards remaining. Just the N. Yeah, I guess I don't have another option. Oh, finally I find double course energy. I'm forced to scoop my Greninja into my deck, just because my opponent is in the position where he can simply either way play GX or knock me out with his Infinite Force. How many Guzmas did he use? Only one of them. He can't use advantage of the counter catcher, but he can use Guzma and knock out my Frogadier. If he do that, still I can win the game basically by knocking out his Sylveon with my Tapu Lele, but all suddenly it just turns up that I'm going to probably lose this game. So there's a Pulpad, so he can recover that Guzma. If he have Tapu Lele, he can definitely get access to him. Atzerol and Guzma. Okay, so even worse, he can scoop. Yeah, interesting. Definitely interesting. If I lose this game, I don't know what I'm gonna say about it. Magical Ribbon. It's enough for the knockout, no question about that. Just the main question is who's gonna be promoted in the active position. Oh no, he used Magical Ribbon. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, so it all depends on the top deck. Literally, just a double course energy is all I really need. And that's it. So 2, 4, 6 draw supporters. 19 cards left. I believe in you, Oranguru. I really believe in you. Oh, Guzma top deck. Seriously. Instruct. And no sign with double course energy. So he probably have Atzerol at this moment. That's probably one of those moments. Nah, you can have Tapu Lele. Let's gamble. Let's gamble. I could better water drip him for 20. Let's gamble. Let's see what he can do next. Atzerol play. Of course, he's gonna scoop his Sylveon, which means that the drama contain. Oh, what a matchup. This game is actually really intense. And again, he decided to evolve Sylveon in the active position. Secret Spring double course energy and he's ready to go. Still I'm hoping for the top deck. Pearl City. Okay, fair enough. Still I'm gonna need that Tapu Koko, I can already see it. Especially for the Guzma play. Fair win for 110. What is the top deck? Greninja-GX. Finally something useful. I'm going to apply as much pressure as I can. 130. There we go. So I'm gonna just need that double course energy. Once again, I think how I actually did bad decision by discarding my Froakie instead of the Tapu Koko. It's been proven right now. But then again, he can knock out my Tapu Lele. I can promote my Tapu Koko in the front. I can risk a stretcher for my Tapu Lele, grab myself Sycamore, discard entire hand for 7, hope to pull double course energy, and snipe this Sylveon on the bench. Oh, there's a max potion. Oh my goodness. And Team Rocket Handiwork as well. And I lost my last Guzma. Yeah, sometimes it happens that you actually lose the shitty deck. And that deck that my opponent played, definitely it is. So it's time to see what we have in that deck remaining. Only Sycamore, yeah. That max potion saves his day, definitely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, Sycamore saved his day. Literally. I need to shuffle back my Greninja in order not to in order not to lose the game. Still, he can hit me for like 120. And I still have maybe chance to pull that double course energy, for example. So with 1 fairy energy he can't knock me out, but with 1 fairy energy and my Greninja he would be able to knock me out. So let's see what's gonna happen next. There's a Nazball, okay. He didn't find nothing. There's a Super Rod, so he can fish couple Pokemons and energies back, which he did. And he probably has Sycamore available as well. Wow, amazing. He decides to retreat once again. What is going on with this game? And there's even a max potion play. You got to be kidding me. Okay, obviously he can use Magical Ribbon, but I don't know. This is probably the most intense game in my life. It's just a waste of time anyways, so I don't have Drow support, I don't have Greninja, I can't set up my Greninja. He's in a much favorable position. All he really needs is just a Guzma play. Guzma and 2 energy cards, and that's all he really needs. I'm not gonna scoop, because who knows, maybe miracle will happen. But I know that it won't happen. So he took 3 cards. It's my turn. The top deck is a double course energy, which obviously is a very nice top deck. Once again, I can apply some pressure with the energy drive. I can go for like a 90, and next turn I can knock him out if he is not in a position to retreat. So what's gonna happen next? Oh, double puzzle of time gonna happen next. So he can grab himself Probably Max Potion, Double Core's Energy Play, or maybe Max Potion and something else. Oh, he can even deck me out. Yeah, well played. And he had that enhanced hammer as well. And the Max Potion. Brilliant. Okay, another magical ribbon. Drama is going on. He took the 3 cards. I get just energy as a top deck. I can pass my turn. Probably he have right now double course energy, if not. Oh, so he have Team Flare Grunt, okay. And Sacred Spring as well. Will there finally be enough resources for attack? Who knows? There's another magical ribbon. Okay. Okay, we actually need to give this guy a credit. Who wins? He conceded. Probably he realized he's running out of the energies and he just decides to give up. Wow, I'm speechless. 30 minutes. It took me 30 minutes to win this game. But at least I won this game. Yeah, I think how this is enough for today's live stream. I really appreciate everyone who actually participated in today's live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching it. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, sub to the channel for more videos. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this deck. It was a very nice stream. So till the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.